How's it going, guys? Leftinan here and welcome to the 90 rated Team of the Season Mariano play review. A very unexpected Team of the Season considering that he hasn't got himself any informs this season, and also there wasn't any hype around this guy, so it was very hard to expect that he would get himself a Team of the Season, because if you look at it, I mean, when he was at Real, he didn't get enough playtime. Obviously, he was under the shadows of Benzema, and then Morata was also there, so he was hardly getting any playtime. And then he joined Lyon, in his first season in a top flight where, he got to play the whole season as a starter. He scored himself 18 goals in 31 games, and I just think that's remarkable. And some of the performances were great, I was obviously tracking them, and I did, like I said, some of the other guys as well, they don't really get informs that they deserve, and the same as the case with him. However, he's got himself this Team of the Season, and it does look very, very fantastic, and also going for very cheap. Looking at his stats, 89 pace, 86 dribbling, 92 shooting, 78 passing, and 88 physical, does look very great on a whole. Also 4-star weak foot, so that's very usable, and high medium vec rate, which is great. And looking further into the card, it does look very good, some amazing upgrades. Obviously, his base card is 80 rated, this one is 90 rated on a whole, so I mean, you do expect some phenomenal upgrades, and they are phenomenal upgrades if you look at it. 91 acceleration with 87 sprint speed, obviously very, very basic, and obviously boosted with a Hunter or Hecam cell on. And shooting is also very good with the 87 positioning, 93 finishing, 98 shot power, and 88 long shots, so he's someone that you can take a lot of long shots with as well. 99 curve on him, which is great for finish shots, and 89 short passing, 99 free kick accuracy, so he's also good for taking those free kicks. And then if you look at his dribbling, it does look very great when you look at some of those stats. I mean, 95 agility, 87 balance, 87 ball control. Dribbling is a bit low, it's 83, and composure is also quite low. However, I mean, the other stats are very good, so they cover up. Also very great on that heading ability, and the physicality on the whole is just remarkable, with that 99 jumping, 89 stamina, 86 strength, and then 84 aggression, making him very, very aggressive. And I think he's definitely worth a try, whether it's as a starter or whether it's as a super sub. I think he's got himself the stats which is, great enough for using him. He's very, very usable. He's very, very great. He's very fun to play with. And I mean, the coins that he's going for, I think, it's Team of Season rated, and I mean, it's a Team of Season that's 90 rated, and I mean, he just costs around 85,000 coins for both consoles, so that's very, very cheap. And considering how good he is, you can see, I mean, his finishing is great. Literally, the goals that I was able to score with him, they were really nice. He scored all type of goals, long shots, volleys, and I mean, even in the box with, just going past the defenders and scoring with his left. And I mean, look at his positives. The one that stood out the most for me, his pace, his agility, his finishing, and his strength. I think his pace is very, very good. It's 89. Obviously, he's got himself a great acceleration. Sprint speed is a bit low, but I do think it can be boosted. You'll be able to see some of the assists that I did with him, running from the halfway line, and he was very hard to catch. And if you put a Hawkem shot on him, obviously it goes up to 99, so it's even harder. Agility, very, very great. You can see the goal that I scored earlier and the assist that I made there. Very, very great. Very hard to contain in the box. He's got himself very quick feet, just like Depay. Other cards that have got themselves 19 agility and that balance, and obviously all those stats. His finishing is also very, very great. Like I said, you could see the goals that I was able to score with him. Some great goals, some long shots, some volleys, and even inside the box with his, with his weak foot. So that's very nice. And his strength is another thing that's very great to see, because obviously he's got himself that pace, but that strength also comes in very, very usable to push aside defenders. And the negatives that I saw with this card was only his composure, nothing else. He's good at everything. Aerial ability, even though he's not as tall, but he's very good at his aerial ability as well. And this card on a whole is very, very complete and very, very cheap as well. And the cards I think are quite similar are Vardy and Depay. I think he's as quick as Vardy, but he's got himself such great fees just like Depay, and so I think he's very, very great on a whole. I mean, they are very similar in many aspects, very pacey, very great on shooting, and just very, very fun to use with, and that's obviously what we enjoy. But that was it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next one.